Hi, my name is Analia Alvarez, and I'm very honored to be speaking to you about my opening film and going a little bit more into detail with it. No, thank you for having me, Analia. I'm very honored to be here today. First question I have for you is, what conventions do you use in your film opening and how does it represent people? In my film opening, I use several conventions that are common in real film openings, especially in suspense or in drama films. One convention I use is an establishing shot at the beginning. The first shot shows a ceiling fan, which helps introduce the setting and creates a calm atmosphere before the main action starts. Establishing shots are often used in films to show the location and helps the audience understand where the story is taking place. It also slowly introduces the environment before the audience sees the character. Another convention I used was introducing the main character through everyday activities. In my opening, the character walks down the stairs, sits on the couch, and plays a driving game on her computer. This helps the audience understand what her normal routine looks like, showing simple daily activities, which helps the audience connect with the character because it feels more realistic and relatable. I also use different camera shots like medium shots and close-up. For example, there is a close-up shot of an opening soda can. Close-ups help the audience focus on small details and make the scene feel more personal. These type of shots are often used in films to highlight objects or actions that might be important. During this part of our film, we wanted to show how me and Sahira are getting along and how we're just together on a day-to-day and things we do. And in terms of representation, my film shows a teenage girl in a normal home environment. I wanted the character to feel realistic instead of showing stereotypes. She is relaxing at home, using technology, and doing everyday things with her friend. Many teenagers live in similar lifestyles, so the audience can easily relate to them. Overall, my film opening follows common film conventions like establishing shots, camera variety, and character introduction while also representing a realistic teenage lifestyle. Thank you. My next question is, who is your target audience and how would your film reach them? So the main target audience for my film opening is teenagers and young adults. I chose this audience because the character in my film is a teenager and the activities are things many people in that age group can relate to. For example, the character is relaxing at home and playing a driving game on her laptop. Her friend next to her is also on her phone, just watching games or a video. Technology is a big part of everyday life for teenagers today, so including a laptop in gaming helps make the film feel more modern and realistic. When audiences see things that are similar to their own experiences, it helps them connect more with the character and the story. This makes the film more engaging and interesting to watch. Another way I tried to engage with the audience was by creating curiosity and a little suspense. Even though the opening mostly shows normal activities, the pacing of the shots and some darker lighting create a slightly mysterious feeling. This can make viewers start wondering if something important or unexpected might happen later in the story. The film also uses visual storytelling instead of a lot of dialogue. The audience learns about the character by watching what she does and looking at her environment. This allows viewers to interpret the story themselves and become more involved. In this film, were real media products, it would most likely be distributed online. Streaming platforms and video sharing websites are very popular ways for short films to reach audiences today. Social media could also help promote the film by sharing trailers, clips, or behind-the-scenes contents to attract viewers. Next question. How did your production skills develop during this project? During this project, my production skills have improved a lot from the beginning. At first, I didn't fully understand how important planning, camera shots, and editing were when creating a film. As I worked on the project, I started thinking more carefully about how each shot would tell the story. One skill I improved on was using different types of camera shots. I used wide shots to show the setting and environment, medium shots to show the character and what she's doing, and close-ups to focus on small details. For example, the close-up of opening the soda can help the audience focus on the action and make the moment feel more detailed. I also learned about the mise-en-scene. Mise-en-scene includes everything that appears in the scene, such as the setting, lighting, props, and overall visual style. In my film, the house environment, couch, laptop, and other objects help create a realistic setting. These elements also show the character's lifestyle and personality. Another skill I developed was editing. Editing helped me organize all the clips and place them in the correct order. I learned how to cut clips and adjust timing and make the transitions between scenes smoother so the film flows together. I mostly struggled on transitions because I was laughing a lot in multiple scenes, so it was kind of difficult to get it to not look like I'm still laughing, but I tried my best. Planning was also very important. Before filming, I had to think about what shots I needed and how they would connect together. This helped me understand how much preparation is needed when creating even a short film. Overall, this project helped me improve my filming, editing, and planning skills. Last but not least, what technologies did you use to create your film opening? Technology played a very important part in creating my film opening. Without different types of technology, it would have been very difficult to plan, film, and edit the project. First, I used hardware such as a phone to record all the footage. This allowed me to capture the different scenes and experiment with different angles, framing, and shot composition. Using a camera helped me think more carefully about how each shot looked and how it would appear to the audience. For example, I was able to try different angles and distances to make the scenes more visually interesting. I also used editing software to combine all the clips together and create the final sequence. The editing software helped me trim clips, organize the scenes in order, and make sure the film flowed smoothly from one shot to the next. I was also able to add text for the opening credits, including my name. Editing was important because it helps make the film look more organized and more like a real movie opening. Technology also allowed me to review and improve my work. I could watch my footage multiple times, notice what worked well and what needed improvement, and make changes during the editing process. This helped me improve the overall quality of my opening film. Another way technology helped me was through research and inspiration. I looked at examples of other films opening online to understand how professional films introduce characters, build suspense, and use different camera techniques. Overall, using different technologies such as a camera editing software and online research tools have helped me successfully create my film opening and make the final project look more polished and professional. Thank you for coming on this Zoom call. It was very much appreciated, and I understood your film a little more in depth now. Thank you. Have a nice day.